our 2021 dividend rate for the modified
5.66.
MP2 savings is 5.66%.
Okay.
As I end my report,
I think one of the reasons why bumaba yung ating dividend rate for Pag-IBIG MP2 anong 2021 ay talaga namang sobrang dami nang naglagay na sa Pag-IBIG MP2. Kaya kung dumadami din tayo na naglalagay, dumadami yung pondo, dumadami rin yung kailangang maghati-hati. Positive note, no, kung titignan natin kasi yung ating inflation rate, I think last year was nasa 4%. Mas mataas pa rin to 5.6%, which means yung real growth natin ay better dahil mas malaki yung dividend rate ng Pag-IBIG compared doon sa inflation rate. Anong masasabi ninyo, no? Kasi ito, sabi nga ni Romel, okay na yan. Oy, grabe naman, Chris. Nabulsa na naman yung disappointing dividend. Nako, alam mo, Chris, katulad ng Office of the Vice President, itong si Pag-IBIG ay ilang years na rin na unqualified opinion sila. Imagine, February pa lang naglalabas na sila ng financial information na ganit. And that means a lot. Kasi mahirap yan ha. Hirap na hirap kami i-beat yung April 15 deadline in submission ng financial reports. What more for them? Government agency pa sila, no? 5.66% sabi ni Remy ay not bad. Tama nga, no? Sabi ni Paul Aris, medyo nalaglag daw siya sa upuan. Okay? Si Annalisa natatawa din. Oy, natatawa kayo pero anong performance ng stock market last year? Nako, negative 0.38 nga siya, di ba? Okay na. Better pa rin ito than other financial products that gives us very, very good security. Kasi kung i-compare natin, itong si Pag-IBIG ay parang katulad din ito ng mga government bonds eh. Mayroon ding 100% government guarantee. Yung Pag-IBIG MP2, ganun din. Pero, ang kaibahan nito, mas mataas yung Pag-IBIG MP2 kaysa sa government funds. Tapos, tax-free pa. Kasi sa government bonds, may 20% na tax. Kasi si Jingsky nagsasabi, ay time to check my account. Nako, Jingsky, sa second quarter pa yan mapopost, no? Kasi it takes time for Pag-IBIG to really post it. Tapos, ang makikita mo, ipopost nila yan siguro ng mga March or April. Pero ang date nasa December 31 ng 2021. So, hindi nyo pa yan makikita sa virtual Pag-IBIG account ninyo ngayon. Sabi ni Arnold, down pa nga ang market ngayon. Ayan, sabi ni Romel, laki nga yung lugi niya sa stock market. Sabi ni Annalisa, buti na lang daw malaki ang kanyang hinulog sa Pag-IBIG.
under our charter, Pag-IBIG Fund is required to declare at least 70% of its annual net income as dividend, to be credited proportionately to the savings of all its members. But since 2016, on the recommendation of management and the approval by the Pag-IBIG Board of Trustees, we have strived to declare the highest possible percentage of our net income as dividends. Our decision balances our efforts to return the highest possible dividend to our members while ensuring a sufficient capital adequacy ratio to ensure our stability and protect Pag-IBIG Fund from major risk exposures. Following the recommendation of management and upon confirmation of the Pag-IBIG Fund Board of Trustees, we shall once again go beyond what is required by our charter by declaring 86.56% of our annual net income as dividend for our members. With this, we are happy to report that Pag-IBIG Fund's dividend payout for year 2021 shall amount to 29.86 billion pesos. Our dear members and stakeholders, this first week of February, data from the Philippine Stock Exchange showed that the dividend yield of publicly listed companies for their shareholders is at 2.58% only. Pag-IBIG Fund closed 2021 with total assets amounting to 740.53 billion pesos. This is a double-digit increase of 10.44% from the 670.53 53 billion asset level in year 2020. Pag-IBIG Fund's gross income reached a record high 52.65 billion pesos in 2021. This amount is 17.13% higher than our gross income of 44.95 billion in 2020. And it is 1.9% higher than our 51.67 billion gross income in 2019, which was our best year before the pandemic. This led to Pag-IBIG Fund posting its highest ever annual net income of 34.73 billion pesos. In 2021, 9.52% higher than our 31.71 billion net income in 2020, surpassing the previous pre-pandemic record high of 34.37 billion in 2020. This is an impressive accomplishment considering the continuing challenges and difficulties posed by the global pandemic in year 2021.
Ito yung isa sa mga gusto ko sa pag-ibig kasi 'di ba, nagse-save tayo and at the same time nakakatulong din tayo talaga na ma-achieve yung mga pangarap ng mga kababayan natin na magkaroon ng bahay.
Of the total housing loans released in 2021, while the number of minimum and low-wage earners who benefited from the housing loan is 23% of the total housing loan borrowers for the year. Amid the continuing health crisis, availment of socialized home loans increased by 30% from the 16,975 socialized housing loans granted in 2022, while the amount released grew by 37% from 7.1 billion disbursed in 2021. I have always believed that having a shelter is a right. So we at the department and our key shelter agencies will do everything that we can to empower our fellow Filipinos to have a dream house of their own. The accomplishments of Pag-IBIG Fund in the housing fund allow us to achieve our objectives under the Balay Filipino program of the department. Balay, which stands for Building Adequate, Livable, Affordable, and Inclusive Filipino Communities, continues to provide more housing opportunities to more Filipino families, particularly those belonging to the underserved sector. Since May 2017, Pag-IBIG Fund has provided minimum and low-wage workers its affordable housing program, which has a special subsidized rate of only 3% per annum. We are able to subsidize the low interest rate that minimum and low wage workers enjoy under our affordable housing program, being a tax-exempt agency, as prescribed under our charter and as enforced by the CREATE law. And while Pag-IBIG has again posted record high numbers in terms of its housing loan releases, it continues to monitor and strive to maintain the quality of its housing loan portfolio. Pag-IBIG Fund's performing loans ratio, understandably and expectedly, dipped to 87.17% following the effects of the pandemic on our housing loan borrowers. But I am happy to report that by the end of 2021, our performing loans ratio gained 113 basis points to climb to 88.30% for its service excellence, sound management, and responsiveness to the needs of stakeholders amid the pandemic.
Gusto ko lang i-emphasize na yun nga isa sa mga nagugustuhan ko talaga dito sa Pag-IBIG, and I think they should really be prioritizing ay yung socialized housing na 3% per annum lang yung interest na binibigay nila Kasi pag ganun, talagang magkakabahay ang maraming Pilipino. And actually, isa pa sa mga partnerships namin ng Pag-IBIG, naghahanap na kami ng pag-tractor sa Agusan del Sur, Surigao del Sur, para magpatayo ng socialized housing para sa mga members ng SEDP at members din ng Pag-IBIG. Yung Pag-IBIG MP2 how-tos natin, ano ba yung features niyan, how to open accounts, and ano yung best use niya, no? So, yung Pag-IBIG MP2 natin, meron tayong regular Pag-IBIG Savings 1, no? At ang rule ay laging mas mataas yung dividend ng Pag-IBIG MP2 kaysa regular savings natin. Ito kasi yung yung mandatory natin na contributions para sa sa Pag-IBIG natin, lalong-lalo na kapag employed, ano? So 100 pesos galing sa atin, 100 pesos galing sa employer natin. So compulsory for employees at para dun sa mga may Pag-IBIG housing loans. So this is a long-term savings program, 20 years po ito. At it can be withdrawn after 20 years or when you reach 60 years old, tax-free, 100% government guaranteed, no? At mataas pa rin ang high dividend. 5.16 for Pag-IBIG regular savings, no? Ay okay na okay yan. So, ito, no, makikita ninyo yung aking, hindi nyo pala masyadong makita. Anyway, so, mas malaki na yung dividend na kinita ko. Total dividends, 38,911. Yung employer share ko ay 23,400. Yung employee share ay 38,328. So, mas malaki na yung dividend compare sa kinontribute ko or sa kinontribute ng employers ko, no? Ang Modified Pag-IBIG Savings 2, ito ay open to all P1 members with at least 5,000 na monthly income, except kung ikaw ay senior citizen na, hindi mo na kailangan mag-P1, ano? Voluntary savings program ito at ang minimum na hulog ay 500 pesos. At ang circular ng Home Development Mutual Fund or Pag-IBIG 276 nagsasabi na MP2 dividend rate will always be greater than Pag-IBIG 1. At ang napapansin ko nga ay 0.5% or 50 basis points yung tinitignan nila parate. Tax-free and government guaranteed ito. Long-term savings din, 5 years siya. And it can be withdrawn before 5 years if meron kang total disability or insanity, na separate ka from work by reason of health at saka kamatayan. So I think pwedeng bahagi ng emergency fund mo ay ilagay mo dito sa Modified Pag-IBIG Savings 2, no, sa MP2. And you can actually open multiple accounts, no? Ang ginagawa ko dito, no, dito nakikita ninyo yan yung nasa virtual Pag-IBIG ko, no? So I open multiple accounts and each account is for a specific financial goal, no? So, yan. So, just to give you an example, total contributions na ito inopen ko nung February 15, 2018. I only had 20 contributions dito, no? Kasi every year ay nag-open ako, hindi ko na dinadagdagan. Ang total dividends ko na nalagay dito ay na nakuha ay 118,000. Ang contribution na nakuha ko ay nagawa ko ay 925,000. So, yung total niyan na 1,043,667.71 times 1.0566, okay? Magiging 1,102,000 na itong Pag-IBIG MP2 account ko na ito, no? So, saan po pwedeng magbukas? Sa mga Pag-IBIG branches, pwede kayong magbukas dyan. Sa virtual Pag-IBIG, pwede rin ako, napakadali lang sa totoo lang, no? You can also open through your employer. Mag-coordinate kayo sa mga HR ninyo. At syempre, pwede din po na sa SEDP, no, as accredited collection agent. Makikita nyo yan sa ticker. May nakalagay na i-type nyo lang, no, ang Pag-IBIG sa Vince Rapisura Facebook Messenger and pwede na kayo makapag-register, no, to open an MP2 account. At nung ito, no, ay actually forecasted na mga nasa 5 to 7%. So nandito sa low end siya, no, na forecast natin. Pero not bad pa rin, no? Maganda pa rin ang performance natin dyan. So MP2 versus the stock market, pag titignan natin dyan, ano? So MP2 versus the stock market, minimum amount ay 500 pag sa MP2. Sa stock market, as low as 1,000 pesos. May nakita naman ako ng mga accounts na ganyan, no? So term nito ay 5 years. Sa stock market, open-ended. Anytime you can go in or out. Guarantee, 100% government guaranteed. Yung MP2, yung stock market, hindi. Kaya, di ba, pwede ka nga malugi doon. Ang tax, walang tax. Sa MP2, tax-free siya. 5 to 10% for capital gains and 5 to 10% on dividend yung sa stock market. So, saan tayo pwede mag-open? Sa mga, sinabi ko na kanina, no? Virtual Pag-IBIG branches, sa SEDP po pwede rin. Sa stock market, pwede sa mga online platforms at saka sa mga bangko, pwede rin yan. Sa voting rights sa MP2, meron. Sa stock market, possible kapag talagang super laki ng nilagay mo na stake, ano? Magkakaroon ka ng boses doon. Ownership, pareho, no? Co-owners tayo parati dyan. Capital loss ay hindi posible, no? Sa MP2 kasi hindi talaga mababawasan yung savings mo doon, no? But in the stock market, it is. Ang documentation, virtual account yung sa MP2, wala nang papel-papel yan. Ganun din sa stock market, scriptless ang tawag, okay? Market volatility, nako, hindi masyado dito sa MP2. Sa stock market ay oo, no? Ang purpose for me, ang MP2 ay dapat ito ay para sa housing, education, or retirement. Sa stock market, pang once lang yan. Kaya huwag tayong maglagay ng malaki dyan, no? Eligibility, Pag-IBIG member, o kung ikaw ay risk taker, di ba? Pero high risk equals high return or high loss. Yan, no? Yan po yung katotohanan dyan. Socio-political risk, low sa MP2, sa stock market, high. Tignan nyo, bumababa yung dividend dahil in-invade ng Russia ang Ukraine? Hindi. Pero ang stock market down ngayon dahil ini-invade na ng Russia ang Ukraine. Okay? At makikita natin dito yung aking example kung nag-open ka ng January 2015 sa stock market at saka sa MP2 worth 1 million pesos, no? For 2021, 990,000 na lang yung 1 million. Dito sa Pag-IBIG MP2, yung 1 million mo is now about 1.58 million pesos, no? So, yan po ang ating ang ating tinitignan diyan kasi ang investing parang love life, dapat consistent and predictable at hindi siya roller coaster ride. Ayan. So sana ay naliwanagan tayo ngayon sa ating Pag-IBIG MP2 at na-excite kayo, no? Magdagdag pa kasi pabahay yan, no, na magagamit ng Pag-IBIG MP2. Ako po si Sir Vince, nagsasabing ang pagyaman na pag-aaralan at napagtutulungan.